Hi, I'm Liz Ginsberg. I am the Democratic nominee for Texas State House District 108, which is kind of north central Dallas County. And I know there's folks on here who are in that district. This is a seat that is currently held by one of the last Republican incumbents in Dallas County. I call it kind of the Republicans' last stand. Um, I will tell you, they let this guy pick his voters, which is everything that is wrong with the system and one of the reasons why we're experiencing the kind of extremism we've got today. But there's really only so many Republicans to go around in Dallas County. And so this is ultimately a district that is about 50-50. Went 50-50 Democrat Republican in 2020. And I will tell you, I've lived here for 26 years. My husband and I raised our two daughters in this district. I'm an attorney with an office just on the edge of the district. And what I know about this community is this is a community of moderates. This is not a community that embraces the kind of extremism that we're seeing in Austin. And so I know, particularly for a lot of Democrats, they want to hear me say, oh my gosh, we're just going to get all our Democrats out. But I will tell you what, to flip this seat, we're talking to Democrats and we're working hard to get all of our Democrats out. But we are also talking to those moderate voters. And I will tell you, this most recent court decision coming out of the Supreme Court, overturning Roe versus Wade, the shooting that happened in Uvalde, and the continued shootings that we are experiencing in our state with gun violence. These are issues that matter to moderate voters and matter to the people in this community. And that is how we're going to flip this seat. We did a poll recently that showed that, I'm obviously new. I'm running against a Republican, and starting without knowing anything about us, he wins. But I will tell you, when voters hear about his stance on guns, he voted to make Texas a gun sanctuary state. And when they hear that he voted to ban all abortions in Texas, all of a sudden, I am leading. And so our challenge right now is to get that disproportionately impacted by restrictions on voting rights. And I can't tell you how many times during early voting I knocked on a door and I talked to somebody, and they were an older person, confused about what happened, why they didn't have their early ballot, maybe aware that they had made a mistake. And I even ran into a gentleman who had MS. His wife told me, I am not in a position right now to get him to the polls.